Chef Damni Kitchen.
Today we'll be making chocolate chip cookies for you
Chocolate
guys.
chip cookies, my personal favorite. And this time we are using Hershey's Kisses for the nice chocolate chip texture. And we wanted to use a dark chocolate, but so far we're not using that because we feel it will overpower the cookie flavor a bit much.
So today we are at my house here in Delhi and it is so humid, so crazy humid.
Hell, it just started raining outside. We stepped out to go to Khan Market to just get the ingredients for our recipe today. And by God, it was horrible. We were sweating like pigs. But this one is the eggless cookie recipe. So we will explain you the process and procedure, how to go about with it. And we already have the ingredients sorted out right here. You can't see it, it's out of the frame. So let's get to it.
We are taking 4 ounces of butter, which is 113 grams, preferably unsalted, but if you don't have unsalted butter, you can work with the salted butter and eliminate the proportion of salt in your dough. Then we are taking half cup of light brown sugar, which is 63 grams. We are using half cup of castor sugar, which is 63 grams. You can also use powdered sugar if you don't have castor sugar at home. 1 teaspoon of corn flour. Basically, corn flour is used to give the gooiness in the center of the cookie. 1 teaspoon of baking soda and a pinch of baking powder. We are using 200 grams of flour over here, a little more than 1.5 cup, and we are using 2 cups of choco chips, that is the Hershey's Kisses.
So we've just set up our workstation with a rubber mat, bowl and hand mixer. I'm not quite sure why I put the tablespoon there. Anyways, let's see.
So now we'll be putting the room temperature butter in the bowl, followed by the white and brown sugar. This step is called creaming. By doing so, we are incorporating the sugar with the butter into a uniform mixture. As you start with the creaming process, please do not forget to set the hand mixer at medium speed.
It's very necessary that you take your time during this process, as eventually the color of the butter and sugar will start getting pale and fluffy. As you guys can see, I'm quite happy with the results, and that's how you do it. This is going to take approximately 4 to 5 minutes to combine all of the ingredients together.
Like so, we are adding some vanilla essence followed by flour. Remember not to put all the flour at once, as the flour will start to form lumps, which we don't want. By putting the amount of flour you put in first batch has been incorporated in the dough, you can continue adding more flour to make the dough.
So the baking soda, baking powder and corn flour were already mixed up in the flour while we were putting the flour in different batches into the dough mixture. So by this stage my OCD started kicking in and I started wiping down my kitchen countertops, and I expect you guys to follow the same. In a culinary school we always used to be told that clean as you go. So this rule applies to all you guys. Keep cleaning and keep your kitchen in immaculate condition.
We are now pouring in some hot water to the dough and giving it a good mix. So the hot water here is going to react with the baking soda and make it a softer dough to work with.
So the dough should look like this. It'll be nice and soft after incorporating the hot water into the dough. And we will quickly give it a quick taste and see if everything is going well.
Once the dough is mixed well, we start folding in the choco chips.
As you all can see, I can't resist having these from time to time, and Damni clearly had a hard time controlling me from having these. So we already have a prepared baking tray ready for the cookie doughs to be portioned out. Sprayed it with some baking spray and placed a parchment paper. If you guys don't know what parchment paper is, this is parchment paper. It's quite different than butter paper.
Using an ice cream scooper, we will portion out the cookie dough into the spheres. This will give us a uniform size for all the cookies when they come out of the oven. Once we place them in the fridge or freezer to cool down, it will be easy for us to work with them as they have been portioned out already rather than just flattening the whole dough and freezing it again.
So as you can see, we are just finished portioning out these cookie dough balls, and we will just let them rest in the refrigerator so that the gluten eases out a little bit. In they go inside the freezer for 30 minutes and in the refrigerator for about an hour. Let these bad boys chill. Till then, see you guys soon. So after half an hour, these cookie dough balls have chilled out, and as you can see, these look amazing.
Now we will be baking these cookies at 175 degrees centigrade in the oven for 25 minutes or so. Here is the quick time lapse for you guys.
So these are the cookies which have come out of the oven and cooled down for at least 15 minutes. And there you go guys, these are done and ready to be eaten. Nice, soft, chewy, warm at the same time. We're just quickly having a taste test before we do the final review. So here are our cookies guys, you can just have a look. These amazing chocolate chip cookies. So we figured out that the temperature for certain cookies was a bit over, and I think the ideal temperature to cook these bad boys is around 190 degrees. So there's another batch of cookies which is baking right behind you, and they seem to be turning out quite nice.
And now let's just try these cookies.
Let's try these out.
Thank you all for being so patient and hope to see you all soon. Till then, like and subscribe our YouTube channel for many more fun recipes, and do not forget to click on the bell icon for updates.
I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of
Or Hershey's Kiss.
Chocolate.
Cookies. Shut up. तुम्हारा hey दामने के like we making chocolate chip cookies ये क्या है ऐसे? I don't want to be too close up because I don't want to show the apron like this.
तो फिर इधर आ जाओ ना।
ठीक है इधर आ जाओ। आगे आ
पर
जाओ।
हमारे लोगों का वो नहीं। Hi guys.
What's up, peeps? Another episode of Chef Dominic in the kitchen.
silly micro-coordinates lately. Mission control, am I drifting? Talking to someone who will love me. Yeah, wait.
This is the new attire for Chef Dominic's kitchen. So just this is what we have.